The recruitment industry is split into two areas, recruitment agencies and in-house recruitment. The biggest difference between the two, recruitment agencies work with multiple clients across multiple industries, and each individual recruiter will be tasked with finding candidates for specific roles within their clients. Whereas working in-house for one specific company gives the recruiter an opportunity to work across a broad array of roles, but focus on filling jobs into one organisation. Within the recruitment industry, you'll see jobs advertised under two main job titles, one being recruiter and the other being talent acquisition partner. Recruiters tend to focus on filling vacancies immediately. They're given a vacancy and they need to fill it straight away. Whereas talent acquisition partners have a more longer term approach and a strategic approach to talent and finding it and placing it within organisations. There are a lot of shared skills across working in a recruitment agency versus working in-house. My career started in a recruitment agency as a recruiter, and I progressed to an in-house role as talent acquisition partner, and then moved into a lead position, and now I head up a function. The type of skills that you need to succeed in a career in recruitment are very similar across working for a recruitment agency and in-house. One of the main areas is around relationship building and stakeholder management. And in terms of that, it's around communication, being able to communicate clearly with people, whether they're a candidate, whether they're a hiring manager, whether they're another stakeholder across the organisation. Having clear communication is key to be able to fill roles. Another skill that you need to succeed is really being able to be flexible. As you're dealing with people, it's a people-focused role. It's very important to be able to match your style to the needs of the candidate or the hiring manager or the organisation that you're working for, so that there's a flexibility there to be able to succeed, and whether that's via your approach or whether that's via working slightly different hours to what you're usually focused on. Having that flexibility is really key to being able to perform your job to a good level. Another skill that you need to succeed in recruitment is resilience, and the world is changing, specific tasks that you're needing to complete change. So dealing with change within the recruitment environment is vitally important, and building up that resiliency to change, so that you can perform your day job, whether it's a candidate that's declined an offer or pulled out of an interview process. Being able to see past that and continue to deliver on what you need to do, whether it's for a client or whether it's for an organisation, is really important. A typical day for a recruiter is probably split into four main areas. The first one is sourcing candidates, finding the right candidate for the role that you're looking to fill. It is one of the key aspects of any recruiter position. Being able to monitor data and be able to look at talent pipelines from a data-led perspective will enable you then to shape how you handle your processes and basically get the role filled. Another key aspect of what a day might look like is building up stakeholder engagement and managing stakeholders, and whether that's meetings, whether that's communication via email or over the phone, it's a vitally important part of any recruiter's day to be able to keep your candidates in the loop, ensure your managers are up to date with the latest developments within your vacancy, and it enables a relationship to go from strength to strength and for you to build trust as a recruiter. A typical day for a recruiter, whether at an agency or working in-house, is filled with variety. There are a lot of aspects to the role that means that every day is very different to the previous one and to the next one. So one of the key skills that you need to have is the ability to be able to deal with change, deal with different scenarios that get presented to you, and some of them can be planned, some of them are very reactive. So you as a person need to be able to manage that and process that as they come through to you. If I had to focus on some of the key areas of what a day would look like, I would call out sourcing candidates. Are you finding candidates for your positions that you've got open? Stakeholder management, working with your candidates, working with your hiring managers and other stakeholders across organisations to ensure that the process runs as smooth as possible. And then looking at the data that you get from talent pipelines, being able to look at the data in an objective way and be able to take decisions off the back of it as well. This can be performed either in office, at home, on a phone call or via emails. So as well as the variety of the role, you've got a variety of ways of communicating, interacting with other people. So that brings another aspect to the enjoyment of the role. If you're looking to get into a recruitment role in Gibraltar, I would suggest really researching the local market. Understanding what the recruitment market looks like in Gibraltar will enable you to find out whether it's a recruitment agency route that you want to go with your career, or whether it's to work with one of the many companies that are based here regardless of industry. Understanding the local market will give you that insight into what will suit you. Another way to get into recruitment is to be proactive. A big part of a recruiter's role is proactivity, i.e. approaching candidates, talking to hiring managers, speaking to new businesses that might have open positions that you could fill. So being proactive in your job search and looking for a career in recruitment is the best way to showcase your ability to the companies that are based in Gibraltar.